Before we begin today's episode of Smackdown vs. Raw 2009 for the PS2, I want to show you the games I picked up at Blackpool yesterday at Kex. So of course I believe I have 3 teddies I want to show off. Alright, so I got the teddies that I got from Blackpool yesterday. Anyways, let's start with the Kex pickups. As of course, let's start with this DVD, which is Rio's 2. Obviously, I do have the first one, so I'm going to go get it quickly. Alright, I got the first one out. So of course, this is what we're dealing with. And of course, I do have the video game for the PS3. Which I mean could come in handy for an episode of Plush Gameplay or Friday Game Night. I don't know. Well, of course, tomorrow we're obviously doing Kingdom Hearts 3. Of course, that has Seth Rollins, Superman, Cyborg, Iron Man, the Joker, and Spartacus. Anyways, just want to show you that DVD. Alright, I'm just putting it back in the shelf. Alright. Sorry guys, I just had to turn the TV off because Lazy Town was playing on my PS5 and I don't want to get copyrighted. Anyways, on to the games. And of course, we do have Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix for the PS3. And of course, I'm looking to track down the first remix for the PS3. And then possibly get 2.8 for the PS5. But of course, a series is on the works for them. And of course, we do have some PS2 games named Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. And of course, I believe this is the first time I'm collecting PS2 games in a very long time. I can't remember. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure the last PS2 game I just got was WWE All-Stars. And that was for Christmas last year. But of course, these 3 are getting a series very soon. Onto teddies. And that is that bat thing that we got from Soul Swallows. Also, I don't know how you pronounce it, from the McDonald's. Then, of course, I got Winnie the Pooh with his flowers that I got at the shop yesterday. Another plush I got from the shop yesterday is Blaze. But it's not the normal Blaze. It is, I believe that's, no, it's not Blaze, it's Rouge. So I believe this is Rebel Rouge. In the same set, they had Sonic, Dr. Eggman, and Tails. So, and of course, these 2 are coming to the channel very soon. But that does it for the Blackpool pickups that from yesterday. Now, let's move on to today's episode of Smackdown vs. Raw 2009 for the PS2. What is up, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of Smackdown vs. Raw. I mean, episode 3 of Smackdown vs. Raw 2009 for the PS2. And of course, I just wanted to show you at the beginning of the video the pickups from yesterday, from Blackpool yesterday, as we had so much fun yesterday. And of course, those 3 walkthrough series are coming very soon. Because it's not going to be right off the bat, because up next is 2010. Alright, we need to get Kennedy out of the way. But I guess we're going to have to soften up Kennedy. Unless Kennedy can just take the pedigree. But the way I think about it, because obviously we need to pin Edge for a bonus. I don't think that's enough. Nope. Because obviously it says you need to pin Edge for a bonus. But of course I have a problem, and that's Mr. Kennedy is in the ring. You know what I can do? Pedigree! Let's pin him and finish the match. And get my bonus. How is he surviving? This makes no sense. This absolutely makes no sense. I cannot pin Kennedy because remember, to get a bonus after this match, you're gonna need to pin Edge. If he kicks out, I'll skip to the part where we get the reward. Get Kennedy out of my ring. Let's finish the match. How is he... Right. You know what? We're not off to a good start. I'll be right back after this match. Mercifully, that pain in the ass is over with. Sorry for my language, by the way. Keep in mind, there is going to be some cussing warning. So, I just want to let you know. Nonetheless, we get Greatest Superstar Move Presents set free. Onto the second week. Great. Another handicap match. But it's going to end in an utter disaster. However, good news is there's no bonus. And because I've decided I will be doing Monday Night Raw on Friday, do Smackdown on Saturday, and because I just want to take sort of a little day off after that I just got done after having a fun day at Blackpool yesterday. And because I have a new Rap Offline video to work on later today on the SuperAJStylesNick channel. But because I have to do this video first. Did you just poke me in the eye? Oh, you are so dumb. Well, of course, I can't get weapons because this match is a disqualification match. Try all you want, Mr. Kennedy, to get in my way, but it ain't gonna work. Not to get you out of the ring. Let's end this match on a high turn, but knowing he's gonna kick out like he did the last match. What did I tell you? He was going to kick out. Wondering how much of throwing we're going to get come whenever that Kingdom Hearts series come fruition. And do keep in mind with number 2, we're going to be doing number 2 and Birth by Sleep, of course the remix version. If I was to get number 1, I'm only going with number 1. And I hate that Rechain of Memories, and I don't even want to touch that game. Because we all know it's going to be worse than the PS5 version. That is a guaranteed promise. Anyways, on to next week. Alright, we're back. And of course, we all know, if you've been paying attention to the PS3 series, we all know this match is going to go into a disqualification. Just watch and see. And of course, plush videos. Well, of course, the plan is Friday game night tomorrow. Which if I have enough time later tonight, I will work on Friday game night episode. Of course, it's going to be Kingdom Hearts 3 once again. But of course, with Seth Rollins, Superman, Cyborg, the Joker, Iron Man, and Spartacus are all going to be on the episode. Because on the first one, we had John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Randy Orton. And then, of course, what about... The Knuckles apologizes to Batman video. That might be coming on Saturday. If that's the way you want to go, okay. You want to go? Okay. That's the way you want to go? So be it. If he's bleeding buckets of blood and he's still kicking out everything, make it make sense. Make it make sense. If he kicks out one more time, I'm just gonna skip to the part to the next show, because this is probably dragging the episode down. And do keep in mind, oh, there it is. That's the part we've been waiting on. And because I believe John Cena's, well, no, I'm talking about the other Road to WrestleManias we got left to go. And it's kind of funny that Edge and Miss Kennedy are tag teams in this game, but they don't like each other. I mean, but they are enemies on television. Alright. A handicap match again? Didn't we see this the week before? And of course, do keep in mind with the Royal Rumble, I believe we have the same handicap match at the Royal Rumble. Enough. Please get me out of this handicap torture. But you know what sucks? We gotta do this with Xbox 360 and the PSP. I don't know about the Wii yet, considering the criticism. I mean, it's gonna be difficult to do nunchuck WWE games. And to be honest, I mean, that could come in handy for an episode of Friday of plush gameplay. Because if it's, example, John Cena versus whatever character he will be facing, because John Cena will be the controller, man, while the opponent is the AI. I think it could make sense. I don't know if that was a kick out or interruption. But we all know this is going to be a drag. This is going to be the most longest episode. And it also doesn't help, it has two scenarios. Which goes, the first scenario would, of course, we might start with the DX. And then we're going to end it off with the Evolution side. Count to 3. Oh, fuck's sake. Count faster. Nope. This is going to be a long episode because of these handicap matches. And also, is this a disqualification match? Because there's a chair. No. So, I guess we could do that. Let's get, hopefully we can get Edge off the ropes and get Mr. Kennedy out of the ring before he makes this situation worse. You know what? Let's just end this. Again? This is a disaster. This is going to be these handicap matches are a ball fest. And it having rope breaks doesn't really help. I need to get Edge away from the ropes before he makes the situation worse than it already is. Let's count faster and get out of this handicap torture. You think we were going to get out of it? Think again. If he does not, if he kicks out, I'm just going to skip. I think we got the Royal Rumble coming up. Because I'm just not dealing with this slog of handicap matches. If it's going to be like this. Mercifully. Alright, I'll see you at the Rumble. Wait, we're teaming up with Randy Orton? Oh, okay. Rather bizarre. But I'll take it. It's astonishing that Edge is on all 3 shows. I mean, both shows doing this road to WrestleMania. Or because he's on Orton. And this could be where this whole evolution path begins. How you all doing on this nice sunny day today? And we did it. On to week 5. Mr. Kennedy? Jesus Christ. Can we get a new opponent? Rope break. And we got the win next week. Alright. We now have DX. We cannot let Lance get that hot tag. Michaels, we need you. And we won. Next week. Alright, so now we have a tag team match. that was it. So do we get the bonus? Before we get to our next show, this is what we get. Is we got Jillian Hall, which I believe that's her last WWE appearance in the WWE game. Anyways, next show. Alright, we're back and we got Shelton Benjamin. So of course, we have to wait till No Way Out. Yeah. Uh-oh. Let's try again. Pedigree! Yes! Go for the pin. He kicks out. Just for the... X. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Let's do a pedigree. He's gonna go for the rope break, isn't he? No, he doesn't. We win. I believe we're now heading off to No Way Out. Alright, guys. We're now at No Way Out. And we're now going to be doing the referee. Hence, that's why I saved 2 save files. I don't want Shawn Michaels to win. Because to be honest, I think I want... Because I'm going to start with the evolution path. And then we're going to do... And then of course we're going to do the DX side. I cannot let him win. Okay, we'll do the double team. I need to get Shawn away from the ropes. But knowing my finisher, maybe take it away the moment I do it. Alright, here we go. Orton, this is your chance to go for the pin. This is the ultimate screwjob. Just like that. Alright, onto the evolution path. Alright, we're back. And now we got trouble. Courtesy of Shawn Michaels. And because we got Batista in the frame. Let's take my frustrations out on Shawn Michaels. Bound down to the king. You are so done for. I don't think so. You're not going to do what you're going to do. Leave alone. Oh, cutscene time. Alright, we're back. So now. Kick up. Oh no, you don't. You're not gonna do what you're about to do. Not on my watch. Let's get you far away from the ropes. Why is he kicking out of everything? What? If he kicks out, I'll just skip to the part where we can finally move on. This was what we waited on. What we waited for. That's why. Okay? Alright, so we need to have Orton get the pin. Roman needs to tag Orton in. Because he needs to take that pin. So, I will be right back. Because he did say, because for a bonus object, you need to have Orton take the pin. should probably have Orton get beaten up. I mean, honest, do they have the camel cuts option? I want to take a... I just want to turn it off. Although I don't think it changes whenever you're at ringside. Alright, I'll be right back, because this is starting to get long. What? We got nothing? That's lame. Alright, guys. We're back. I'm gonna win in 2 minutes and 30 minutes. We're getting our ass handed. Sorry for swearing, by the way. We're pretty much... Sorry for swearing. If he kicks out, I'll just skip to the... I'll just replay the match off camera. Because I'm just not going to bother with my rage any more today. Sorry for for me saying the A word a lot of times. Gotta get Batista's goddamn foot off the ropes. I'll be right back. Because I ain't going to bother wasting my rage anytime today. Alright, so this is what we get. Evolution, entrance and music and video. Alright, it's time for Wrestlemania. Okay. Alright guys, it's time for the triple threat match. But I think I may just go after Randy Orton. After what I did to Batista on Raw. But of course, we're not done yet because we got to do the DX path. Which of course, I'll just skip to... I think I'll do the No Way Out part when Triple H helps Shawn Michaels beat Randy Orton to do the DX reunion. I think that's the way I want to go with. There's no way that would have been over within one pedigree. Let's do a pedigree. Let's get out of here. Two pedigrees, and he survives. Well, I mean, honestly, I've been more focused about Shawn Michaels considering Sean could be a fun ruiner. Eh. And if you don't believe it, I'm gonna, well, we might get a chance to show it off on camera. Gotta get him out of the ring before Randy Orton gets back to his feet. Which I don't know if that can happen. Let's find out. And we got it done. So let's take a look at the final result for the prize after completing the evolution path. The final reward after doing the evolution path is the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Now, I'm not done yet, as I gotta do the DX path. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. And now it's time to do the DX path, and then that will be it for Triple H's side. And of course, while my phone was cooling down, I did work, because I did get the safe ready for when we do the Undertaker tomorrow. Because Undertaker is going to be our next video. It's going to be our next episode. That takes place tomorrow. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now let's go into the first show with the DX reunion. And now we got a handicap match. Handicap match. Very cool. I don't know what you're supposed to be doing. Cutscene time. Alright, so now I don't know if cannot win is gonna work, but all I'm doing is I'm not dealing with a 2-in-1 handicap match when there's just gonna be pins being broken up. Unless I just want to shave most of the time off. So meaning after I get this episode up, I can finally get going. With today's episode, I mean we wrap offline content today when we finally return for the first time since Monday. You piece of shit. Sorry for throwing. No, I'm not doing this match with a goddamn countout. You are so gonna pay for this, Orton. If that's the way you want to go, so be it. I don't think so. You're not gonna win. Alright, keep his ass down. Sorry for some swearing in this episode. And does that count as a win? I'd like to hope so. Yes, it does. Alright, so we gotta give him 3 pedigrees. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 8. That's 2. Two. Alright, it's time for more pedigrees. How is he kicking out? If he kicks out one more time, I'll just skip to the part where we finally beat him. Oh, sorry. Alright, next show. So what we get is DX entrance, music, video, animations. Alright, I believe we're now heading off to March 23rd. Alright, so we got a tables match. Sean, I think we all know I could do a better job. I didn't want you, Sean. I want one of these guys. So I believe this is a tag team elimination tables match. Time to end this. Alright, here we go. I believe we're now heading off to Wrestlemania. So, of course, I will see you all at the grandest stage of them all in Wrestlemania. Alright. And we have a new champion. So, of course, let's see what we got as the final reward in Triple H's Road to WrestleMania, but on the DX side. And our final reward of the Triple H side is the DX outfits. And, of course, thanks for watching episode 3, and I'll see you all tomorrow for not only The Undertaker's Road to WrestleMania, Friday game night with Seth Rollins, Superman, Iron Man, Cyborg, Joker, and Spartacus when they do Kingdom Hearts 3. But of course, I'll see you all for Monday Night Raw later on tomorrow. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode, and I'll see you all tomorrow for big content going up. Thanks for watching.